On this week's episode, we're discussing some feats, accomplishments, and milestones of Yankees great Derek Jeter. Some of these achievements even have a Cleveland connection. And along the way, we'll be sharing with you some great pieces of memorabilia of this beloved Yankee. So keep it right here. History and Relics is coming up next. Derek Sanderson-Jeter was drafted right out of high school in 1992, and within 2 months, he went from Class A to Class AAA with the Columbus Clippers out of Columbus, Ohio. He debuted in the majors at age 20 on May 29, 1995. He started at shortstop, was hitless in 5 at-bats, but the Yankees lost to the Seattle Mariners 8-7 in 12 innings. The next day, on May 30th, Jeter got his first major league hit when he stroked the grounder through the left side of the infield for a single off of Seattle's right-hander Tim Belcher. His first hit at Yankee Stadium happened on June 3rd, 1995 in a game against the California Angels. Ohio would make headlines again for Jeter when, on April 2nd, 1996, at the Cleveland Indians opening day game, Jeter hit his first ever home run off of Dennis Martinez. Jeter earned his first of 5 World Series rings after the Yankees defeated the Atlanta Braves in 6 games that ended on October 26, 1996. And just a few days later, on November 4th, Jeter was unanimously voted Rookie of the Year, becoming the 5th American leaguer since the award's inception in 1947 to be a unanimous choice. On July 7th, Jeter is selected as a reserve on the 1998 American League All-Star team, the first of 13 career All-Star selections. On the very first pitch of Game 4 of the 2000 World Series, held on October the 25th of 2000, Jeter went deep off of Mets starter Bobby Jones at Shea Stadium. New York went on to win the World Series the next game, Jeter's 4th in a span of 5 seasons. He was recognized as the 2000 World Series MVP. On February 10th of 2001, Jeter cashed in on a new Yankees contract by signing a 10-year, $189 million deal, which produced the second largest total payout in professional sports history. Only the $252 million contract signed by Alex Rodriguez with the Texas Rangers the previous December was the largest at the time. You've heard of Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, right? Well, meet Mr. November. Game 4 of the 2001 World Series started on October 31, but in the 9th inning, Jeter hit one of his patented opposite field shots just after midnight, making it November 1st. The ball carried just inches over the wall in right field, a game-winning blast for the Yankees to tie the series at 2 games apiece. It was the first game action in Major League Baseball history to take place in November. On opening day, March 31st, 2003, Jeter dislocated his left shoulder in a collision at third base with Toronto Blue Jays catcher Ken Huckabee. He returned to the field on May 13th. It was the first serious injury of Jeter's career. He would perform at a high level for the rest of the season, scoring 87 runs and batting .324. On June 4, 2003, Steinbrenner made official what was already assumed in the team's clubhouse, that Jeter was the captain of the Yankees. He was the 15th captain in Yankee history, joining the likes of Clark Griffith, who was the first, and later Babe Ruth, Lou Gehrig, Thurman Munson, and Don Mattingly, among others. In February 2004, Alex Rodriguez was traded to the Yankees from the Texas Rangers. As part of the deal, Rodriguez agreed to move from shortstop to third base so that Jeter could continue playing short. His and Derek's friendship later reportedly took a turn when Rodriguez said some unflattering things about Jeter 3 years before in an article in Esquire magazine. That created some tensions between the two, but on the field, you would have never known there were any issues. They were solid on the field. On November 3, 2004, Jeter won his first Gold Glove Award for the shortstop position, as voted on by the American League managers and coaches. On April 5, 2005, Jeter blasted his only one walk-off home run in the regular season in his entire career, and it came shortly after the 2005 campaign began. It came in the bottom of the ninth off of Keith Foulke. Jeter went to the opposite field for a solo shot to clinch a 4-3 win over the Boston Red Sox. On June 18, 2005, after eclipsing the 10-year anniversary of his Major League debut, Jeter still had never hit a grand slam. But in an interleague matchup with the Chicago Cubs at Yankee Stadium, Jeter delivered with the bases loaded. A no-doubt homer to the power alley in left center field was his first and only grand slam of his career. Jeter's final hit in the old Yankee Stadium came on September 19th of 2008. Jeter wound up with 1,274 hits in the old stadium. It's only fitting that the final base hit of his tenure in the house that Ruth built was a single to right field. 2 days later, on September 21, 2008, and after the final game at the old Yankee Stadium, Jeter addressed 54,610 fans in attendance by saying, "And we are relying on you to take the memories from this stadium, add them to the new memories to come at the new Yankee Stadium, and continue to pass them on from generation to generation." To top things off for 2008, what better way to do it than with a team autographed official baseball with the special commemorative Farewell to Yankee Stadium logo 1923 to 2008. Take a look at this. Hits, hits, and more hits, plus a World Series win was the story in 2009. On August 16th, Jeter broke the record for career hits by a shortstop, which was previously held by Luis Aparicio, who had 2,673 while playing the position. Then, on September 11th, Derek passed Lou Gehrig with his 2,722nd hit, becoming the Yankee with the most hits in franchise history. En route to his fifth and final World Series title, Jeter set a new personal best for hits in a single postseason series, out of a total of 33 total series in his vast playoff career. In 6 games against the Phillies, Jeter tallied 11 hits, posting a .407 batting average. Alright, how about some memorabilia now? Here we have 2 Sports Illustrated magazines from 2009 featuring Derek, including his achieving Sportsman of the Year. These are a limited, uncirculated edition, specially encapsulated by Beckett Grading Services via a program that they were in collaboration with Sports Illustrated. And speaking of his final World Series title, check out this special autographed game model World Series bat, and like the baseball we showed you before, this too is authenticated by Steiner Sports and Major League Baseball. Check this out. The chase for 3,000 came to Cleveland in July of 2011, and we were there. On July 6th, Jeter went 1 for 3 and got his 2,997th hit, but the Yankees took a loss to the Indians 5-3. Hit number 3,000 came on July 9th, 2011. when Jeter slammed the home run in the third inning in a game against the Tampa Bay Rays. Jeter's hits totaled 5 for the day, which helped the Yanks win 5-4. Now, if you factor in all the hits Jeter had, including those he compiled in postseason play, Jeter would have had 3,000 hits a year earlier on June the 12th, 2010. Now, we didn't know how fortunate we were at the time when the Yankees came back to Cleveland for a 3-game series August 24th through the 26th in 2012. Not only did we attend the first 2 games, but we were able to get a game-used third base from the August 24th game that was used in the first 5 innings. And what happened in those first few innings? Well, right at the top of the first inning, Jeter hit a double to right field. Then, Nick Swisher came up and hit a double, which scored Jeter. So Jeter ran across this very base. Then, Ichiro Suzuki touched it at the top of the second when Nick Swisher again got on base with a walk that advanced Jeter to second and Ichiro to third. But a double play followed to end the inning. The Yankees went on to win 3-1 after Nick Swisher again hit a homer that scored him and Jeter at the top of the 7th. Well, like I said, we didn't know how fortunate we were in August of 2012, as it would be the last time we would see Derek until 2014. That's due to Jeter fracturing his left ankle in Game 1 of the ALCS game on October 13th, 2012, which knocked him and the Yanks out of contention. Jeter played in only 17 games in 2013 due to various injuries and a significant amount of time on the disabled list. So, we didn't see him in Cleveland in 2013 at all. Then, on February 12, 2014, Derek Jeter, who entered his 20th season with the Yankees, formally announced that he would retire at the end of the 2014 season. We got to see Jeter in his final series in Cleveland on July 7th and 8th. Cleveland celebrated Jeter's career and gave him a great send-off, including a custom Gibson Les Paul electric guitar. Milestones continued for Derek throughout the 2014 season, including appearing in his 14th and final All-Star game on July 16th, where he led things off with a double. And speaking of doubles, he passed Lou Gehrig in doubles with 535 on July 22, 2014, and ended his career with 544. He also passed Honus Wagner with hit number 3,431 when he returned to Cleveland on August 9, 2014. However, later in the month of August, a previously ruled base hit was changed to an error, meaning Jeter technically didn't pass Wagner until his next base hit, a single 2 days later against Baltimore. All in all, he ended his career in 6th position on the all-time leaders board in hits with 3,465. September 25, 2014 marked his final game at Yankee Stadium. With 1 out in the bottom of the 9th, Jeter stroked the winning hit and ended his Yankee Stadium career the way he had ended so many other games, with both arms raised in celebration. The 6-5 win over Baltimore was his 1,627th regular season victory as a Yankee. His final game of his 20-year career came on September 28, 2014, in Boston at Fenway, serenaded with cheers rather than a chorus of boos from Red Sox fans. Jeter singled for his 3,465th and final base knock of his career. Skipper Joe Girardi gestured to the shortstop if he wanted to come out of the game before sending Brian McCann out as the pitch runner. Jeter nodded. Jeter handed his arm and foot pads to the first base coach and patted him on the helmet. He waited for the pinch runner to arrive and gave him a heartfelt hug. Then he jogged across the diamond, stopping to shake hands with the Red Sox starting pitcher, and hugged each of his teammates before he sat down in the dugout. Derek Jeter was elected to the Baseball Hall of Fame in his first year of eligibility in 2020. He received 396 of the 397 possible votes, or 99.75%. the second highest percentage in Major League Baseball history, and the highest by a position player. Derek's Hall percentage vote is second only to another Yankee legend and teammate, pitcher Mariano Rivera, who got in the Hall a year earlier in 2019 by a unanimous vote, the first player to ever do so. Thank you for joining us today. We hope you enjoyed our program. If you like our content, we ask that you give us a thumbs up, a like, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell so you always know when our new content is published. And all of this costs nothing, but means a lot to us and keeps us growing. You may also leave us a tip if you choose. The address is provided here on your screen, and a link is provided in the description area below. So until next time, everyone, this one is history. Hey, and be sure to check out our eBay store under ID, History, and Relics. We're now featuring channel merchandise, starting with our new logo magnet. They're only $5.50, and net proceeds go towards supporting our channel.